Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 18th of January 2023. I've got a bit of time today to record this, but I will probably be editing and uploading it later on because I have uni for the rest of the day, but I have a bit of free time now, so I thought I'd do it now so it's on time. Let's get started. First of all, we have Choleraphobia, which is a clown perk, and this one has so survivors who heal within your terror radius have a 50% penalty to healing progression speed, and healing skill checks move 50% faster. So the actual thing that spins around on the skill check goes really fast, and obviously if you're not careful and you're not like focused, then you'll lose the skill check or you'll mess it up, and that will alert the killer to where you are. And obviously you have a penalty to healing speed anyway. So this one's good for like builds. You could combine this with like Sloppy Butcher and stuff to make healing a nightmare, or you could use this with other skill check kind of perks. You know, run it on Doctor maybe, run it on Distressing or something. Maybe a killer who can injure people easily. I think while it is kind of fun in that sense, and it's the only really perk that affects like the actual skill check speed. I think it kind of suffers what all terror radius perks suffer from is that you can counter this by just leaving the terror radius or just stop healing for a bit and wait for the killer to pass or just run away. Uh, or obviously if you have a medkit or literally just being focused. Like, yes, you heal slower, but if you're focused, it doesn't really matter. You can hit your skill checks. So it's not bad, I guess, but it's also probably not something I would say to run. Next up, we have Dead Man's Switch, which is a Death Slinger perk. And this perk activates when you hook somebody. It will have a 45-second window where every time someone leaves a generator in that 45 seconds, then the generator will get blocked until the time runs out. So this is very popularly combined with Pain Resonance, which is a Scourge hook, and that one has it. So if you combine it with this, the generator that has the most progress will explode, the person will automatically let go, and then Dead Man's Switch will get blocked. Dead Man's Switch will block the gen. This can be countered, this combo and the perk itself, because once survivors catch on to when you have it, they can let go of the gen before the hook, like the hook animation finishes, so that way they don't get kicked off the gen, and then they can go right back on the gen and basically won't do anything. So this perk, I think you don't have to use it with Pain Resonance, but it's very often used with that. You can use it by itself, but you probably won't get the same value. And like I said, survivors will work around it because this perk has been quite meta for a while, and I think it's definitely not bad. I think it's definitely not bad, and you will get value out of it a lot. I just think that, survivors are a bit used to it now, so I feel like, it won't always work 100% of the time. Next up, we have Object of Obsession, which is a Lori perk, and this one has so every time your aura gets revealed to the killer's aura is revealed to you, and you get any bonus to healing, repairing, and cleansing, and also your aura gets revealed to the killer every once in a while, and because of the aura thing, that means you can see them too, if that makes sense. It's basically a way of just keeping a constant eye on the killer, but also exposing yourself to the killer, but you also get a few nice bonuses. I think this one, again, it's kind of like quirky. You have to be kind of used, or you have to be kind of prepared for the killer to go after you, because, if the killer can basically always see one survivor, that means there's always someone for him to go to, if that makes sense. So I would say you maybe need to be like decent at chase or use other perks of this, like Windows or, I don't know, Resilience or something like that, because chances are the killer is going to use that free aura reveal to just come and get you and bugger you. It'd probably tunnel you, to be honest, as well. It's going to be annoying for everyone, really. So, like I said, I think it's good. I think seeing where the killer is a lot helps, especially if you're on comms. The nice bonus is, well, nice. And, seeing the killer and having them see you is, challenging, I would say. I'm probably not good enough to use this perk, but the value you get from it is pretty good. And finally, we have Appraisal, which is an LED perk, and this one has it so you start the trial with tokens, and it basically lets you search chests twice. You can search your chest, and then you can rummage through the chest to basically get another item, but you can only do this on one chest at a time, and you can't keep doing it on the same chest. But it basically means you can have a bunch of items. So if you come into the match with an item and it runs out charges, you can obviously search the chest, but then you can get another item. So it's good for like doing that and obviously hoarding items or having your teammates constantly having items. This is also good for like archive challenges. I always mention the one where it's like fully deplete 3 med kits because that's such a pain in the ass challenge. But with this, it's very good because you can basically do that in one match if you're lucky enough. Obviously, you can use some other perks, Ace in the Hole, uh, Plunderer's Instinct, things like that. You could do a whole build around it, but to be honest, this perk by itself is pretty damn good. You get to search your chest twice, pretty much. So, definitely a good one. Ones to say to buy, I would say Deadman's is probably the best one because it's very good value and it's very easy to use. You literally just have to hook people. It is the hooking action, not health states. I mean, hook states, sorry. You do have to keep hooking people. And like I said, it does have counters, so just be prepared for, sometimes. Obviously, if there's no people on gens at all, then this won't do anything anyway. But yeah, make sure that if you are using this perk, make sure that once you hook someone, go and pressure some gens. Like, go patrol some gens. You might catch someone get anxious and they might let go, and then you'll know because the aura goes in white. And probably appraisal as well, if you're interested. I don't think, again, it's one of those perks that like it's not actively helpful. It's not like helping you in chase. It's not helping you like actively do the objective because it's luck based. But it is just nice because with this, especially if you're on comms, you can literally have all your teammates getting items pretty much. And like I said, if you combine the silver stuff, you can have add-ons, you can have better chance at better stuff, like pharmacy and the other ones I mentioned. So it's up to you really. But if I had to choose out of the two, I would say Deadman's, but I think Appraisal is pretty good as well. Object if you're interested, but like I said, make sure you are kind of decent at the game because you probably will get picked on a lot. And Colorophobia, you can do without, to be honest. So that will do from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one.